Hi, today I'll show you how to install mods for Ready or Not through the Vortex Mod Manager. So the first thing we do is we open up the Nexus Mods website, scroll all the way down to see Vortex and click on Learn More. Then you just click on Download the latest version now. Then just simply go to Files and click Manual Download. You can also download the other version if you want to install Vortex in another location. So I already did that. I downloaded the normal version. I'll just launch it and it will install on its own. Once installed, Vortex starts automatically and it will ask you to register or log in the top half of the screen. You just click on login and it just opens a new tab. You click authorize. It might ask your browser to open Vortex with it. You just authorize that and you're logged in. Then just click on select a game to manage, search for Ready or Not and click on manage. It might ask you to install an extension and restart Vortex. You just do that and then you're basically good to go. It might happen that it cannot find the game because you installed in a different location. So what you just do is you click on continue and you select the path of the main game directory. If you're unsure where your game directory is, you can just open Steam, go to your library, right click on Ready or Not, click on manage and then browse local files. It should automatically open up the file explorer in the game folder. And you just simply copy the path and enter it there and you're good to go. In between those steps, Vortex might ask occasionally for admin permissions. You just grant those and now we can turn on profile management. That way we can simply set up profiles with certain mods enabled or disabled and we can just switch between those profiles with one click. If you decide to turn on profile management, you will get a profiles tab on the left side. If you click it, you can see your available profiles. You can also create a new one. I will, for example, name this profile now profile number 2, and then I could just switch between those profiles with a simple click on enable. Now let's head over to the mods tab. This is where all your installed mods will be available for you to manage, to enable, disable, etc. And this is the downloads tab. This is where you will be able to see the progress of currently downloading mods. You can also queue in multiple downloads. It will just go through those one by one. I already picked out a few mods. For example, I picked out the in-game menu, and as you can see, you can easily download it through Vortex on the right side. It just immediately shows you Vortex. You can also head to the Files tab at the bottom of the page, and there you can also manually download or do the Mod Manager download, which downloads it through Vortex for you, which also means it will automatically install it for you and manage it for you. So now if you click on Vortex or on Mod Manager download, it just opens up a normal download page. You simply click on slow download or on fast download if you were so stupid and paid actually money to Nexus Mods for that. And it will ask you to open Vortex. You just click on it and it just adds it to the downloads and automatically installs the mod for you. So occasionally Vortex will ask for elevation and deployment. You just click those buttons at the top right corner if necessary, because it might need admin rights to edit your game files, to add in the mods and to apply the changes. So you just do that, it just quickly loads up and you're good to go. Now some mods on Nexus Mods do not have the Vortex or Mod Manager download button. In that case, Vortex still has you covered. What you basically do is you manually download the mod and you just take that file and drag it into that bottom drop files folder in the mods tab, and will just automatically detect and install the mod for you, and you can still manage it through Vortex and I think even update it that way. Once again, we have to click deploy and elevate to actually apply the changes that we made. And once all that is done, you can just simply click on the play button at the top left or just start Ready or Not through Steam, doesn't really matter. And you're just in the main menu and you can quickly jump into a lobby and try out the mods. So now as you can see, if I double tap M, it just opens up the in-game menu. That was the first mod we downloaded and installed. And you can also see me holding a different shield. This is the Riot Shield mod. That was the second one that we manually installed. And all these work fine. And that's basically how you do these things. To disable mods, you just simply click on the enable button. It will ask for deployment and elevation, and then it will just simply disable the mod. And to turn it on again, you just click the disable button instead. Now, if you want to fully remove a mod, you can just simply click on remove. That way it just removes it from the mods tab. It's still in your downloaded file, so you can reinstall it. If you tick the delete archive checkbox, it will also delete the file completely, so that way you will have to re-download the mod again. You can also right-click any mod that you have and go on check for update. If there's a new version, it will display that next to the version number with a little cloud icon pointing downwards. If you click that, you will immediately be heading over to the download page, and you can just download the newest version from there. So this is basically how you install and manage mods through Vortex. I will also put the download link for Vortex in the video description so that you don't have to search for it on the Nexus mods page. If you have any questions, feel free to ask those in the comment section. And that's pretty much it. Have a great day.